live today because I'm not going to be able to go live tonight. Apparently my children have invited people over that I didn't know were coming. Since they didn't do anything for my birthday, they're doing it tonight. So I'm not going to be able to go live tonight. So here I am. Just don't look at my messy nail job because it's very messy. And I already screwed up one of my nails. I got more on my fingers than on my nails. So am I freezing because I can't find us on here? It is raining here. It is cloudy. So I can't, this stupid iPad always attaches to my house internet instead of the one out here. What the heck? Don't even tell me that. Hi, Sandy. How are you guys? So all I'm going to do right now is prep for my next live that I make something. So I thought, oh, I want some company. And since I can't come on tonight, you got me now. Whether you want it or not. So I'm going to do what Lori did the other day. I don't know if you guys saw her or not, but I thought, wow, I need to try that. Hi, Donna. So we'll see. I need to try that. So I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to try really hard to not burn myself with this iron. So I'm going to put that on the floor for now until I'm ready for it. Hi, Berta. Did I say hi to you? And then I'll get that out. Tell me how your weekend was. What's going on? And if you stay and you bless the page, I may just give another 30 days of lives of my life, not my lives, 30 days in my group again. Away. All right, so let me put the camera down and you can watch what I'm doing. Hey, Jean. How you doing, girl? Yes, I'm on early because I cannot go live tonight. So, hi, Tracy. So here I am. Hi, Hillary. So I'm going to be cutting mesh and possibly folding it, see how far I get. Hi, Kathy. I need to get a board out to see. Oh, good. I have one right here. So this is 16, 8, 8, and 4. All right. So how was your weekend? Not much back. Has been flaring up since Wednesday. Feeling better today. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better today, girl. No live tonight. What am I going to do? Yes, my kids, I didn't know that. I knew they were going to have a birthday cake for me tonight, but I didn't know that they had invited others over. So I know I won't be done in time. So I thought, well, I'll go live now and spend some time with my peeps. So I'm cutting the mesh 10 inches. When you use the wood burner, I have a fan right next to me blowing the air away from me. Hey, Valerie. I'm cutting these 10 inches. When you use the wood burner, go in between the squares on the mesh. petal that Lori did the other day. But I know it's going to take a long time to do it all. So you're here with me prepping. Hi, Nellie. And then tomorrow I'll do the actual flower. And I have to figure this out. I didn't figure this out. I didn't figure out what I'm going to put in the middle. So, alright. So we're going to do mostly this color. I have no idea what I'm going to put in the middle. None. Hey, Kathleen. How are you? So, bless the page and you might just get a free 30 days in my private group at the end. So tell me what you guys did this weekend. We did nothing. Hi, Susan. Absolutely nothing. So Friday is my auction sale. Yes, Berta, it does. At 7 p.m. Eastern, 80% of the profit will go to St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children. So please pass the word around. Hi, Valerie. I would really appreciate it. You went camping. My oncology gave me a prescription for oxycodone, so if it acts up again, at least I have something now that will cut the pain. Good, Donna. Yeah. Love the new flower. Me too, Lori. I can't wait to try it. Hi, Cherry. So I like to come on during the day and get to see my daytime peeps. I don't get to see that often. Peeps that don't stay up late at night with me. So I'm cutting these all 10 inches. And I love to work with poly burlap. I think that's what this is called. Yep, poly burlap. Hi, Terry. Know what colors to do. I know, that's always my dilemma too, Lori. Definitely was a dilemma that I had. So I settled on this. And now I have to figure out what I'm gonna put in the middle. But when all else fails, if I can't figure it out, I'll just get the same mesh that I'm using and wrap the styrofoam, wrap the mesh around the styrofoam. Then I know it'll match. Hey, Adrian. What's up, girl? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you going to be making with this? I'm going to make a flower like Lori did the other day, which involves a lot of prepping. So, Adrian, is it raining at your house? See, girl, they're addicting, aren't they? They are very much addicting. I can't use a wire frame anymore. I almost forgot how. So if you want a wire, any UITC boards, if you click on my blue link, yeah, if you click on my blue link under my affiliate post for UITC, you will save an extra 5%. So when you order your boards, click on my link and you'll save an extra 5%. So it helps with the shipping if you're not ordering enough for free shipping. Have I told you how much I hate cutting mesh? Am I the only one? I hate cutting mesh. I wish I could buy them pre-cut. Too bad nobody's invented a machine. Yes, you have to use the wood burner, girl, because it will fray. It still frays a little bit, but nothing like without it. Especially this poly burlap, it frays a lot. I got a Ryobi wood burner soldering station front. Wow, really, Carol? I didn't know they had those. I didn't know they had those. I do use the wood burner tool. I have changed my fingerprint. And it's still, you're still having trouble with fraying? Are you making sure when you cut the mesh you're going in between the squares of the mesh? You can't just cut anywhere. You have to go in between. Follow the square all the way down. That is awesome, girl. I didn't know there was such a thing. In between the rows. Okay, I don't know then. I don't know what's wrong. I should be counting these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Thank you, Jane. I got 2 more for this row. Can you hear the rain coming down? Such a nice sound. Thank you, Jane. That's sweet of you. I love hearing the rain because we really need it. It's so dry here. Hey, Tom Tom, my BFF love. What's up? How you doing, Tom? Not there yet. I think it's coming from the south and going across to us. They have a special right now. You buy a double battery pack and charger for $99 and get something free. I got the fan. Huh? Where'd you see that, Carol? Where'd you get it? Okay, I think this is 16 and I need 8 more. Home Depot? Huh. I have to have my husband check because he gets a veteran's discount at Home Depot. Coming from the southwest, a storm will hit Gulf states. They aren't sure where yet. Yeah, I saw that. It's coming down. It's coming across from the south. I saw that. So there's a storm out there. See how much I know. You need it in Arizona? Well, we'll send it your way. So I just have 16 more to cut in the cream color after this. Oh, nice. Well, I figured. I'm a Ryobi fan and a collector. Yes, Ryobi has good stuff. You definitely do. Hey, Liz. I'm doing okay, girl. Doing all right. Oh, so guess what? You know how I fret about going for blood work, right? You know how I fret about it. You're not going to believe what they did. They lost one of my tubes of blood. It's of course, the one that tells them my A1C. They either lost it, or the doctor's office messed up, or something happened. Hey, Megan! What's up, girlfriend? Or something, or somebody lost it, or something. Would you believe? After all the fretting, they freaking lost one of my tubes of blood. And of course, it's the one with the A1C in it. I'll tell ya. And the doctor's office says, oh, they've done that before. Well, why are we using them then? Hello? Why are we still using that lab? Hey, Robin, how you doing, girl? Yes, is that Ryobi deal on the Home Depot website? Alright, I'm going to stop and count because I have no idea how many I have here. 1, 2, and I want to be able to do the fun stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get over here. 8, 9, probably Sandy. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, I need 8 more this color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you believe it? 6, 7, 8. I stopped just at the right time. Unbelievable. Hold on, guys. My phone's ringing. Yeah, we don't answer that one. Well, right now I'm just prepping, Liz. And then I'm going to start folding petals. I want to do what Lori did the other day. Because I know it's going to take a while. You always answer, do you use ring light and what size? I was looking on Walmart clearance. The only time I use the ring light is when I do my auction sales. Thank you, Robin. I don't have room in my shed, so I don't have a ring light in here. But you know those discount groups for Facebook, they always offer ring lights. So if you don't have one, that's where I got mine. Right, girl? Alright, so I need 16 of this color. Hi, Dawn! The Ryobi has temperature settings on it. I have to look for this Ryobi. Oh, this is what I pay for. And it's great. Hi, Brenda. Okay. So I need 16 of this color. So I want to hold this. Whoops, I missed that. That's all right. It'll be fine. I'm going to show you where I'm cutting. I'm going to hold it up really close. You see how all these squares are here? I'm going straight down the middle of the square. Straight down the middle. I've seen some people use rulers. Every time I go live, my nose itches. I don't get it. And just cut. Well, I really don't think that's a good idea, because you're not searing both sides, you know. So it may work for them. I've never done it that way. Yes, Carol. I only use my light that's in here. Oh, Adrian, I've never had one of those. They always ask me if I've had one. I've never had one. See you later, Sandy. My insurance wouldn't pay for it for a long time. I don't know if this insurance I'm on now does. I use the tip that came with the gun, with the thing, with this thing, the point. Any tip will work, but the pointier the better. It's easy, you just lay still. Meds. Meds? They give you meds with it? Guys, please spread the love. At the end of the live, I'm going to give away free 30 days in my private group. I am using a fine tip. Could that be why it frays so much? No, that shouldn't matter. Fine tip shouldn't matter. You just have to make sure you follow the squares. You know, go down the middle of the squares. Unknown caller. Hold on, guys. Hello? Hi, Laura. Okay. Alright, because they missed, I wanted to make sure the blood count would have been showing if I had UTI, right? Okay. Oh, okay. No. Only because of the yeast infection that I've been battling. took it, and I wasn't sure if I should take the second one. Does it matter when I take the second one? Can I take it anytime? Because it said 3 days later, and I didn't, because I thought if okay. Well, it's been over a week since I took the first one. Does it matter if I take the second one anytime? Okay. All right. Thank you, girl. Well, so should I just come in like in August and repeat? Right. Okay. Okay, I will. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, guys. That was my doctor's office calling back about my blood work missing. Or lost, or whatever. Am I still live? I never know what happens when I answer the phone while I'm live. What happens? Can you hear the conversation, or tell me what happens? Hi, Terry. Are you, Donna? You hear my end? All right, well, you know who it was then. So you heard my whole thing. They lost my dang blood work. They lost the most important tube, the A1C. So, oh well. This is my life. Thus is my life. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I need 8 more. So she told me to just come back in October, so that's what I'm gonna do. That was the nurse though. Mornings ago, I broke more bone. Oh no, Robin. Are you okay, girl? I know, Terry. I'm not real happy about it. I'm really not. I don't know where the mistake happened. I don't know if it was my doctor's office or if it was the lab. According to the doctor's office, they've lost tubes before. So I'm a little upset as to why they're still using that lab if this is an occurrence that happens. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need 4 more after this one. Connie, thanks for asking. I'm doing as well as I can. Oh boy. How did you do that? Did you fall, or what happened, girl? For me, As soon as I finish cutting, I feel like the worst is over with these wreaths. Hey, Joanne. I'm actually just prepping for my flower tomorrow. And of course, I forgot how many more I need, so I'm going to stop after 2 more. I don't know how many I cut. Maybe I'll stop after this one just to make sure. I hate when I cut extra. Yes, I'm doing burgundy and white. Hey, Laura. All right. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I know. I can't remember how many I cut though. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, really, Robin? I have to cut one more. Oh, jeepers. Alright, just one more. Yay! Celebration time. Done. Something to put mesh in, since I managed to fill this pail up that I use all the time. Ah. Look at my pail. It's actually clean, believe it or not. It's just stained. Okay, let me get the iron up here. Alright, here we go to the fun part. Get some rubber bands. So, got my this. Alright, let's do the leaves first. So, I don't know, like I said, not sure if you saw what Lori did the other day, but I have the good edges on top and bottom. Just gonna fold this in. I know I'm gonna burn myself on that iron, I just know it. Now look, I cut mine 10 inches, so why in the world is it still not straight? That's me. So we have this. I'm going to move that over to here. So this edge right here, we're going to iron it so it fuses together. you serious? All this time I forgot to turn my dang iron on. Gosh. Alright, so we'll just fold some more and wait for the iron. Just fold some more and wait for the iron. It isn't funny. Oh gosh. It's just crazy stuff, you know, crazy stuff. So I can't remember though if she cut the petals in half. I don't think she did. I don't think she did. Oh, are you kidding me? I only cut 3 green? Oh no, for real? I only cut 3 green? Tell me it's here somewhere. Tell me it's here somewhere. Oh, darn, I thought I was done. Oh well, I guess I better cut another one. Connie, get with it. We don't have all day. Hush, you little brat. Don't even be talking. Slap. Slap. So this is one of the things we made in my private group. I don't like the way, this one didn't come out as good as the other one. The other one was a flag that I have already standing up in my living room. So I have to cut another green. I guess it's better to find out now than later. You guys see a green anywhere? How can I mess up 4 green? Well, I did. I messed up 4 green. I miscounted 4 green. Watch me find it after I cut it, like usual. Oh well, at least it's only 1. It's only 1. You're gonna message Damon to come and help me? Listen, he'd be talking smack just like you, Tom. He's always talking smack. Alright, I think the oven's hot. I mean the oven. Oh my gosh. I think the iron is hot enough so I could show you this part. I know I'm going to burn myself. I just stuck my hand very close to this iron. Alright, so now you see where this fold is. So you're going to lay it along here and you're going to get your iron and iron that seam. This is parchment paper. Can you see how it's dark under the paper? Well, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be dark. Hey, Ricky! What's happening, buddy? believe it or not, when I bought this little iron, I thought, oh, that's probably going to be a little crappy iron. I bought it a long time ago, and I didn't think it would be, you know, do anything. I didn't think it would be hot. Well, this little thing gets pretty darn hot, let me tell you. See how it's darker there? And you see how I can't iron a straight line to save a soul? That's just me. Alright, so you open it up, and you have this nice crease here. So then you count 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and fold these little wings under. And you get this petal. Isn't this really pretty petal? I love this petal. So because I'm not putting it right into the board, I'm going to put a rubber band around it and save it for when I do the flower. I just love this. Thanks, Robin. Put that in there. And we'll do another green. And hopefully I'm doing it correctly. But I think I folded them all the same. I hope I did. Let me look at this one. Let me look. Well, I guess I won't know. I'm going to keep that out. So again, you put the folded edge along the parchment paper and just iron it down. Try to make it straight. Not like me. This is poly burlap. Yes. Poly burlap. And I have this little iron up all the way. I believe when Lori did it, she had it in between linen and cotton or something. I don't know, but because this is a little bitty iron, yes, you can iron it and make it fold. Yep. So now I'm going to open it. Now let me look at this petal to see. Alright, so I have the finished edge. I believe I did it right. Amazing. So 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I get 4. I'm not making my folds wide enough. You can fold these little wings up, but you know what? I don't think you have to do that part if you don't want to. You could just stick them in the board and I think it'll be okay. Since I haven't done it, I can't swear to it, so but I just love the look of this petal. I think it's awesome. Alright, let's go on to this one. all the things you can do with parchment paper. Who invented parchment paper? It's just so many things you can do with it. I'm letting it, you know, I'm pushing down because this is pretty thick, so I want it to get down in there. Hey, Linda. Alright, do we get that end down there? Alright. When it's dark like that, you know you did it. Now, whether it stays dark, I don't know. But it's okay if it does. 1, 2, 3. There, I have to make my folds bigger. If I asked my husband to buy me an iron, he would look at me like I was crazy. Right, Joanne? Ooh, I know. What's an iron, right? I think I got this little iron on Amazon quite a while ago. I think. I don't know. I might have even got it at one of the, like, Joann's or something. There you go. Alright, so do I have all 4 green? Nope, we still need one more green. I actually had to buy an iron not too long ago, a full-sized iron, because I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's been so long since I used an iron. Hey, Monica, that I couldn't find my regular big iron. I had to order one because I needed one for something. I iron my clothes every day, doesn't everyone? Heck no, Gene Bunker. No. Ooh, I don't remember when the last time was I ironed. I take something out and I think, wow, that's really wrinkled. Oh well, they have to put up with it. Karen, I honestly don't remember. It was a long time ago that I bought this, so it could be a traveling iron. Let's see what it says on it. It doesn't say. But on the bottom it shows you 2 different temperatures and everything. I have it on the highest. Really, Carol? Girl, I don't. The only time I iron is if we're going to a wedding or something and my husband's shirt looks like it came out of I don't know where, then I'll stick the iron out. But other than that, heck, you're going to have to put up with my crazy wrinkles. So as you can see why this flower takes so long, there's no way you could do both steps on a live. You would have to do this step ahead of time. Hey, Katie girl! Girl, I'm prepping. I have to prep. I can't go live tonight, so I came today to see my peeps. And I'm prepping because it's going to take forever to make this flour. I'm ironing and everything, girl. Alright, so again, just fold it corner to corner. Fold it again. Put your clothespins up. Talking about my husband, Karen, he does pop in once in a while. My hubby does. But he's got more important things to watch than me. You got your iron at Walmart for $11. Damon Oates, why don't you iron your clothes? So look, Damon, I'm making a new petal for you. You could try it, but you have to buy an iron. You'll have to buy an iron, Damon. I'll get this cruddy stuff off of here. Alright, so now we're going to fold this fold here. Fold on the fold. And when you see it dark here like this, that means it's melted and done its job. Open it. Alright, now we're going to open this petal. I need a flat iron. What's a flat iron? Is that the kind where you iron vinyl? Because I do need one of them. 1, 2, 3. Count 3 times, but make sure you make your folds big enough or else you'll have to make it 4 times. And just fluff up your petal. I just love this petal. And then put a rubber band on. A flat iron is for your hair. Oh! I don't need no flat iron. My hair is as flat as can be, but that would work. You know, that would work. You guys, if you have an iron for your hair, that would work for this. It would probably work better. There are several different kinds of flat irons. Is there? Girl, I wouldn't know. My hair is as flat as can be. I wouldn't know one from the other. But a flat iron would definitely work for this project. So it'd probably be easier if you folded them all and then ironed them all, but because I'm showing you, I know, Valerie, it was neat meeting you. Even I couldn't believe how busy your store was. So I thought, well, I'm not going to get to talk to her. But my husband was in the car, so it was all good. And it started raining as soon as I walked out. So there you go. Like I said, I think because I'm showing you guys how to do this, I think it would be easier to fold them all and then... You saw them? Yeah. And then iron them all, but it doesn't really matter. could do it this way. But isn't this through the glass? Yeah. Don't you just love this petal? I think it's the prettiest petal ever. I can't wait to actually use it. So I'm gonna, isn't it cool? Lori did it. I can't take the credit, but listen, she's the best teacher. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fold up a bunch of them. We got 3 top. Oh, really, Valerie? See, I don't watch the news. I don't watch because they freak you out, and then I don't think these clips I bought are as good as the ones Lori was using. So I have the 2 salvaged edge, top and bottom, and when I fold, I go from one end to the other, and then I fold again. So this is what a Star Trek petal would look like. However, it's not quite a Star Trek petal, because the Star Trek petal, yes, Valerie, the Star Trek petal, you scrunch up at this point. You should try ironing 2 colors together, wondering if it would work. Yeah, it probably would work. It would probably definitely, it would fuse together. Oh, another phone call. See why I don't go live during the day, guys? I'm on a live. Can I call you back? Alright. This is why I don't go live during the day. My phone rings constantly. And it's a crazy house. What can I tell you? So don't forget, this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern is my auction sale. 80% of the profit will go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Yeah, that would probably work good, Liz. So please help pass the word. You can share my, oops, I'm not supposed to say that word, sorry. Look up large eye plastic yarn needle, Amazon or Walmart for threading pipe cleaners. Do the holes on wreath boards more easily. They have blunt tips. He won't listen. He won't bother. He thinks he's going to kill himself with them needles I tell him to get. So, yeah. I like to help the kids. No child should ever have to deal with sickness. I even take a travel line with me or call ahead to the hotel, see if there's one in the... Jean, you're old school Italian, girlfriend. My grandmother used to iron her bed sheets. She used to iron her bed sheets. So as you can see, this is it's an easy petal fold. Just try to fold it the same way every time. You don't go that far. Listen, I think it looks nice to iron your clothes. I have nothing against it. It's called lazy, girl, lazy. I don't have time to iron my clothes. I just don't. You know, I never thought of using a flat iron. You see how Damon's mind works? He's always thinking. I would have never thought. Would any of you have thought to use a flat iron to do this? I just don't. I would never have thought to use one. And you probably wouldn't burn yourself as much. Goes a lot faster to do these. I'm lazy on other parts of life, for example, like exercising. Girl, I know. What does exercising mean? See, I almost just folded it different. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Almost did. When I was little, my mom made me iron everything, even my dad's handkerchiefs. I remember ironing handkerchiefs. Yep. Yep, Karen, same thing. Hair straighteners, but that's what they call them. Now I'm gonna have to buy one because, you know, I'm always afraid I'm gonna burn myself with this dang iron here. You know, I'm not as fussy with my folds. I'm not as perfect. Lori makes sure they're really perfect, and of course that's probably why her petals look so much better than mine. But I don't get it. I mean, I cut them 10 by 10, but I just can't get them to fold like hers. I don't know why. I know they get hot too, but they're not the hot. Well, I guess you could burn yourself with them too, I suppose. But I actually think they would probably make a better fold because you're getting top and bottom of the petal, so they probably would work a lot better than this. Are they expensive? Yeah, I'm sure they would. Maybe your mesh is 10.5 wide instead of 10. It probably is. I should have checked it, but I didn't. That's probably what the problem is. Let me see, how wide is this? No, it's pretty much 10 inches. It's 10 inches. If you ironed the whole petal, will the other end stick or fuse together. I don't know what you mean, Jean. If you iron two petals, you mean underneath each other? That will stick together. Oh, you mean if I iron the whole petal like this, I think. Yeah, it probably would, but we're going to open it, so yeah, you could iron. Hey, Kimberly, thank you for the stars, girl. You probably could iron the whole petal, but it makes it darker, so oh, before you fold it. But then it'll be a different look, I think, because you won't have the point. Alright, I forgot how to do this. I actually forgot. Okay. I just forgot. Did I fold that wrong? No, that part's right. This has to go over here. Golly. I almost blew that petal. Well, hello, girl. Because you want the point. So if you iron it open, then I don't think you'd get that point. I know this is kind of boring for you guys, but imagine if I was doing all of this. I can't remember how I folded this. What petal are you making? This is a new one I saw Lori make. It's actually she called it the Dean Michael petal, but you iron it to get that crease in there. But I'm just trying to make sure I fold them all the same way, because you will see it if I don't, or I will. Now see, this one's different. No, I have it. I'm holding it wrong. So when you're done folding, at least my petal, I have the rough edge on the bottom facing me. When the fold is in my right hand. So I just want to make sure I'm doing it all the same way. Because once you do this, once you get it in the flower, there's no fixing it. There is no turning back. If you're watching on YouTube, you are definitely watching the replay, so I would not be able to answer you. If you do not see that red live button on the top of the screen, you are also watching the replay. So many times I have people asking questions and I feel bad because I can't answer them, and I don't want them to think I'm ignoring them. So when you are watching my video, if you don't see the red live button on the top of the page, you're watching the replay. Alright, Iron, you need to move over because you know you're going to get me. I know you are. These These little clips are awesome. Lori was also using these. You get 100 in a pack, so you could pre-fold a lot of petals, which is nice. So again, I will not be live tonight. I apologize. So that's why you're seeing me today. Are you doing the wreaths night with that petal? No, tomorrow, Kimberly. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right, Kimberly. See you tomorrow. See what happens when you don't hold these together? They come apart when you fold them. So if you are not following my page, I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that, but please do so. I don't know if we're allowed to say that anymore. I don't know what we're allowed to say. So I apologize, Facebook, if I'm saying the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. Trying to get to 9,000 and it's going so slow because we want to play bingo. Yep, I'm going to make this flower tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, almost done folding. Then I'll be ironing. Katie, are you still here? You still here, girl? How can people tell who's watching? Some people can look somewhere. Some people can look somewhere on the live and they could tell who's watching. Where would that be? Does anybody know? I've seen people do that, and I often wondered, how do they know where to look? Where did you get this one? Amazon. They're called sewing clips, Tom. Some of this is 100 of them. Through comments. But hey, Eunice. Well, you can look at the comments that people say, but Hi, Brenda. But I've seen people that actually can see who's still watching, but I don't know where they see it. Once you get the fold done, then you could iron. Yeah, these clips are great. If you click on my Amazon link under affiliates, I would appreciate it. And then just search, it'll take you right to Amazon. Then just search sewing clips. They come in, you can get 30 of them or 50. I got the 100. Hey, Gary! And they are these were $5.99. They did not come with a little container like this, but we have tons of them because we make jam, so we have tons of them. Hi, Carol! Working on tomato plants. They look like they're dying. Welcome to my world, girl. Welcome to my world. I kill everything. If it doesn't live on air, you looked it up. It says to click the list button. What do you mean? You looked up how you could tell who's watching? Wonder where the list button is. I don't see it. Oops. That isn't there. Oops. Oh, Lordy. Now I lost us. Oh, there we are. Huh. I don't see the list button. I'm looking under the 3 dots. I don't see it. Oh well. I don't know. Where is the list button? Yeah, I couldn't find it. If I hit share, is it there? Nope, not there. I can't find it, but that could be just me. Almost done folding. Oh yeah, I know it shows the amount of who's watching. I was wondering, some people can actually see who are those 31 people. Let me see if I click on that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I could see how many people. I was just wondering if you could see who those people are. Because, you know, I asked Katie if she was still here. Tom, are you working? Look it up on YouTube. That's how I do everything. Yep. YouTube is good for that. They definitely are. Yes. Hey Barbara, I'm gonna make a flower tomorrow night. This is all just this is what's involved in prepping for this flower. Lori called this the Dean Michael petal, but just a little different, because, you know, I don't know the name of petals, so I'm a bad one to ask what this petal is called. I know the Rita petal, I know the Star Trek petal. The Star Trek petal is like this, and then at this point you would scrunch. I know those, but I don't know most of them. I just don't pay attention to a lot of that. I don't know. And even if I did pay attention, I wouldn't be able to remember. Yes, the tiny clips. These, they're called sewing clips. They're called sewing clips, and they are great. Hers came with a container. Mine did not, because I got the cheaper ones. But we have all these jars because we do jam, so I knew I didn't need the container. But they do work great for this project. They work great. Lori did this, so she called it the Lori petal. Oh, she did? Well, it's definitely the Lori petal then. Hey, Joanne. Yes, I saw Lori do it. That's where I learned. This is not my idea, guys. I saw it from Lori. And I just loved it, so here I am. Lori's the best teacher there is, so. But I didn't hear her say the Lori petal. That's very fitting. Hi, Venus. Definitely, definitely. I don't know how people come up with all these. I'm so bad about that. I don't know how people come up with all these different ideas. I mean, I've come up with a few, like, I mean, not petal folds, but different stuff. But I'm plumb out of ideas. I'm plumb out. Okay, almost done folding. Then we're going to start ironing and doing the actual petal. Aw, thanks, Eunice. Thank you so much. The pressure must be low because I've been dealing with a headache the past couple days. How many petals does it take? 16. Oh man, you reminded me. I don't think I cut the 4 in the middle. Crud. I did it. Well, the 4 in the middle is going to have to be the red. No problem, Marla. You're not watching the replay. I'm live, girl. Or oh, if you're going to watch the replay. You reminded me I need 4 more petals. Dang it. I thought I was done. I need the 4 in the middle. Red, white, red, white. Let me look at the board. Red, white, red, white. Okay, so I need to make 4 more white. Or did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. I think I cut too many white. I probably did cut too many white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I cut too many white. I only needed 4 instead of 8 more. Oh well, you know what? We'll probably still use them. I had good news and I had bad news. I cut too many. That's the bad news. The good news is I don't have to cut any more. That's the real good news. Okay. Get the iron cranking. Crank up the iron. I'm using the large board. I prefer the large rather than the small because I like the support. You know, the only difference, I don't know if you know. Hi, Deb. The only difference between the large and the small board is those outside holes, which I only use the outside holes for leaves. So that's the only difference between the two boards. The flower comes out the same size. Dang you, Damon. Now I want to go buy a flat iron because I think it would work better than a regular iron. You had to put that thought in my head. So now I'm going to iron them all and then we'll come back and fold them all. So yeah, that's the only difference between the two boards. So I like the support. Hi, Joy. You're okay, girl. You got stock on Kleenex? Yeah, I've had a headache, but now that I hear there's storms out there that I wasn't aware of, pressure's probably low, the barometric pressure. Bonnie. So I'm just folding up the seam. As you can see, it comes out dark. And then I'm going to actually fold the petals. The dry weather, they're bad this year. Yes, I know. It's been really bad. Where do you live, Deb? You're impressed? I actually have an iron. So I'm just ironing the seam. Indiana, okay. Dry up there too, like it is here. So after I iron them all, then I'll fold them all. Let's see, you do the math. 16, 16, and 4. So 32, 3, 4, 36. 36 total petals. for storms here too this evening. Are they, Carol? Maybe you're getting them from us. Me too, girl. Well, I don't mind ironing for crafts. Anything we do for crafts is okay. But that ironing clothes, no thank you. You need storms. I don't mind storms, but I don't like hurricanes. That I don't like. And it's that time of year. And I did 4 leaves. I don't do them all the way around. I like the look of the 2 and 2. That's just me. That's my preference. That's right, Deb. Oh, are they? You're getting from the north? We're getting from the south. We're getting from the southwest. Don't you love spell check sometimes? I know it's trying to help, but sometimes I don't know about it. I could have a nap right now. I never nap in the afternoon. If I did, I would never fall asleep. Now see, look at this one. See how, this is why I think the flat iron idea is a good idea, because it doesn't even iron this side. You know I'm going to be ordering one, right? You know I'm going to be ordering a dang flat iron. Are they expensive? Anybody know if they're expensive? See, it only gets one side. Oh well. Listen, it's gonna have to do. It's just gonna have to do. See you later, Joanne. I have heard of a flat iron, but what? It's not. It looks like it. It almost looks like a curling iron to me. You find them at garage sales all the time? Probably people don't use them. Oh, I don't think they're specifically for crafts. They're for your hair. But you know I'm going to turn it into one. I agree. I think it's a much better idea than the iron. So the iron's only getting this side. I guess I didn't even look at the green to see. I guess it doesn't, I guess just the one side is enough. This little iron has been great, I'll tell you. Hi, Joan. And I really had my doubts about it. And I don't know if you guys have seen that thing for kids with the beads where you melt the beads and it makes a pattern. I bought one of those for my granddaughter, and that also came with an iron, and I thought, yeah, right, this is for kids. It's not even going to get hot. Well, that little iron gets hot now. I was really surprised because that's actually for kids. So when you see this dark line that forms on the paper, that's when I take it off. But you see how long this takes? And then I haven't even folded the petals yet. I mean, there's another fold yet to this petal. There's just no way you can do both of these steps on one wide. That better not be a bug I just saw. Beautiful when I was done. Yes, it was beautiful. That's why I said I need to do one of them. Can't wait to get my felt to make my felt petal, my felt flowers. I ordered a bunch from Hobby Lobby because Lori was out of it. Okay, thank you, Gary. You reminded me I forgot to take my pill. Jeez, late again. Alright, Kay. See you later, girl. So guys, please help me spread the word that Friday is my auction sale. 80% of the profit will go to St. Jude's Research Hospital for Children. So if you will please find my post on my page and help me spread the word about it, I would really appreciate it. And so will the children, I'm sure. Or at least the hospital will. Somebody go on Amazon, tell me how much a flat iron is. Tell me how much the cheapest flat iron is. I'll bet it's 20 bucks. I don't want to spend 20 bucks. Walgreens? Are they cheaper? I need to stop spending money, guys. I really do. Oh, I'm not going to be able to afford my trip to Crafters Convention if I don't. Cheapest is $15. Thank you, Eunice. I figured they were up there. There's nothing wrong with that one. Yeah, it's just bothering me because I see that it's not getting the bottom section of the mesh. But we're going to see how it looks. That's the main thing. This iron, don't know what hit it. I haven't used it in so long. It's probably wondering what the heck. Do both sides? Girl, that's too much work. Oh, I do too, Marla. That's too much work. It would take me forever. I need to fold some petals. Reminds my granddaughter in college when she came in. Now I have to go dig in the closet and find my old, right? I've never had a flat iron, of course, because my hair is as straight as can be. I wonder if my daughter has one. She always has all the gadgets, but her hair is straight too, but, you know. Yes, I'm doing my flower on the large board. Yes, ma'am. I am. Well, I'm talking a regular iron. Oh, I gotcha. I got ya. And I'm not sure if the bigger iron would do both sides. You know, it may, because it's heavier than this. But the petals that I've already made, they look okay. So we're going with it. We're going with it. So on the cream color, since I cut 4 too many, I have less to do. It just needs a crease, yeah. Because I have an issue with spending money all the time. I told them I have no issues with spending the money. It is the one with the problem because he doesn't like that I constantly buying. Right, Brenda? I know, girl. My husband always says, why don't you just use up what you have? I said, because I don't have the stuff I'm buying. Hi, Teresa. I mean, he is right. You know, he is right. But there's just some things I just don't have. How could I use it up? Right? Listen. You gotta have all the toys. The toys are important. They're important stuff. Hi, Pamela. just goes away after a while. Not black, it's dark. I wonder if it goes away after a while. Like after it dries really well. I don't think it does. I think it's there to stay. You can't too many of anything, or at least that is the way I feel. That's right, Brenda. Does he not know about crafts? There's something new every day. I know, right, Linda? They just don't get it. Gotta have all the good new stuff. I mean, you know, he is right. I do have a shopping problem, but I have to have the new stuff, you know? I have to have the new stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get done with all my petal folding today. Hi, Marion. I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of them, but I sure hope so. Because I want to be able to just come on tomorrow and do my thing. And I have to figure out what to put in the middle. Done. Now we have to work on the white or the cream color. Sometimes you can't see the dark come through the paper, but it's there. Let's do some white. I'm going to turn the paper around. I don't want to get any red onto the white. It's kind of fun though, right? It's kind of fun seeing all the stuff you could do. And since you know you could do this, you could fuse two colors together if you want. Like put one under the other and iron it around the edges, and I'm sure they'll fuse together. Now I don't know how regular mesh would work, but this poly burlap has a lot of plastic in it, so that's what we're fusing together. And you see, you still get one of these little babies out every so often. 30 to 50 bucks. I am ironing the folded edge. You see how this is folded here? And this is where it's not folded. So I'm ironing this folded edge. Hair straightener for $7.89. Neither say how long the plates are. Well, you wouldn't need them very long because all you're needing to do is the edge. I'm going to have to check Walmart out. Thank you, Karen. I bet that little one would be enough. Of course, it has to get hot enough, but... I'm going to have to check that out. Steam work? No, you don't want to use steam. It has to be a dry iron. My hands are numb, so I have to shake them out. Wow. Look at that. Did you guys see that? That actually burned a hole in it. Look, put a hole in it. Huh. That's not a good thing at all. Huh. Maybe I need to turn my iron down a little. I'm going to turn it down some. I'm glad I got extra white cut. Let me look at these. Make sure they're okay. So yeah, I'm turning the iron down. I'm going to throw this out because that's no good. Wow, I did all those reds and didn't have that problem at all. Huh. So you know me, I'm showing you what not to do. I'm a queen of that. Yes, too hot, and I probably left it on too long. Well, I haven't used this side at all of the parchment paper, so it's not the paper. I think the iron was too hot. And I probably left it on too long on that spot. Oh, but see, now it's not. You darn it, darn it. I might have turned it down too far. Just don't hold it on real long. Of course, you have to make sure it melts it, but the white or the cream seems thinner to me. Yeah, that's probably the problem. Probably is the problem. It's all the same stuff, but so I'm showing you things that could happen. This side too, just because. Huh. That's different. They just want to keep you on your... Yeah, Bonnie. You're not kidding. The white is definitely thinner. See, I turned the oven, I turned the iron down, and I don't think it does as good of a job. So, up it goes, and hope for the best. It's definitely not doing as well. I'll just turn it over. That happened though. So I'm just going to do both sides of the white. Good thing I have extras, right? Do all but 3 pieces since I messed up that one. Just weird how that could, you know, how could that, why would that happen? I mean, this is plastic. You'd see, you wouldn't think that would happen, but it did. Oh well. Definitely probably not going to be able to do all my petal folds today. It'll melt, I know. But you wouldn't think it would melt into a hole like that. You would think it would just melt together like it's supposed to. Alright, I'm drinking, Gary. I have more patience. I only have patience in some crafts. Some, I do not have patience, believe me. Hey, Maria! Hot for iron in Texas. Girl, I know. Can't be any hotter than it is here, girlfriend. It's definitely hot here. Almost done with this part. Well, it's in the 90s here. I'm not sure if it's 97, but it's definitely in the 90s. Pizza topping. Hamburger. Just ground beef is fine. They're ordering pizza. Are you ordering now? I thought Dawn said 5:30. All right, I have 3 left, so that's all I have to do for now. So it's 93 degrees there. That's probably about what it is here. So I'm going to turn the oven off. Again with the oven iron off. And I'm going to set it on the floor. Because you know I'm going to stick my arm in it. You know, I just vacuumed this shed. I don't know where all this sparkles come from. You see me use many sparkles? Okay. Hey, CT. How you doing, friend? All right, let's fold some petals. Okay. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to fluff them and all that. Of course, I probably will because it'll bug me. $115 in Arizona. Oh my. Now I like the 70 now. Oh my gosh, I have an awful time with these. Rubber bands. So there's the petal. Isn't that pretty? I really like this petal. So I'm just going to be folding and folding. And I'm putting the rubber band on because of course I'm not doing the flower right now. That one came out really wonky. Supposed to be 118 tomorrow. Wow. We don't usually get that hot. I mean, we'll get close to 100, but that's about it. I've never known us to get over 100. But we're right by the ocean, so that could be why. Hey, Johnny. How you doing, girl? So you're just counting 3 folds on each side of the seam. 109. Ugh. And then I have my little Dollar Tree rubber bands. I'm glad you're doing good, girl. But you see, I always feel like my petals aren't perfect. I don't know. I just can't seem to get them perfect. remind me of something. I can't think of what. Great petal worth love and effort. Thanks, Bonnie. I like this petal look. I just wish I could get them perfect. I know they're not perfect. That's true. I have to tell myself that. Petals are not usually perfect. I might be able to get them all folded. I might, if I work fast. I'm just scrunching up 3 times on each side of the fold, of the iron fold. A bat wing, it does remind me of something. Maybe that's it. They're living, growing things. No two alike. Very true, Bonnie. Whoops, very true. So tell me who's been here from the beginning, since I first came on at 2 o'clock. Who's been here from the beginning? So guys, I wanted to tell you, Darlene, yeah, I have seen you come on, since I did see you come on in the beginning. I got here shortly after. Alright, you've been here the whole time, Karen? No, I was until I got a phone call. Me. But I thought it was a reply, a replay. I know, girl, you thought it was a replay. So all you guys, I have been here the entire time. Make sure you tell me if you've been here from the beginning, because I have something to tell you. So let me see, who has it been? You poor guys have endured this whole thing from the beginning. Let me see, who has it been? From the very beginning. Let's see. Eunice. think you're already in. Eunice, Karen, Liz. Go over and ask to join Connie's Peeps VIP. You 4 are getting a free 30 days in my private group. If anyone can put up with this for the 3 hours or 2.5, Gary's already in. Gary's already in the group. And Marla is already a VIP. So Eunice, Karen, and Liz, go over and ask to join Connie's Peeps VIP. Anyone that could put up with me this long doing this boring stuff. Tracy, you too. Tracy, you were here in the beginning, weren't you? You're very welcome. Go over and ask to join. If you can put up with this boring live for that long, you deserve something. And let's see, who else? I will, after my live, go over and ask to join my private group. It's not boring. Give yours to someone else, Tracy? Why? Why, girl? I've been here and shared the... Kathy? All right, you too, girl. I missed you. And you guys must have blessed the page, though. Kathy. Terry, were you here from the beginning? Sandy, were you here? Sandy, you were here from the beginning. Sandy Scarpato. Oh, you might be in a different country? Terry, aren't you already a VIP? I can't remember. I'm losing track. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Thank you for staying with me all that time. Woo. You ordered bagels for tomorrow? You're having surgery, Johnny? What for? Let me write today. What is today? The 14th? All right, I'm drinking. They're always out of rye. Oh gosh, girl. All right, thank you. Are you making this? No, Terry, I'm making this tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 9. I will not be live tonight. My children are doing my birthday because we didn't do anything on my actual birthday. It was supposed to be this weekend, but everyone was doing something, so we decided to do it tonight. Thanks, Linda. miss anyone who was here from the very beginning? Did I miss anyone? I have Eunice, Karen. Your birthday was yesterday? Well, happy birthday, Eunice. I have Eunice, Karen, Marla, Liz, Tracy, Kathy. Holy mackerel, girl. You're afraid to do this? Why, Bonnie? Thanks, Terry. Terry, are you one of my VIPs? I thought you were for some reason. I don't remember. Yep, you have to be present. You want to see the results? Patricia, were you here from the very beginning? Because I'm actually not making the flower today. Today, yeah. That's going to be tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Yes, Terry, are you in my VIP group? It's a lot of work to do this. As you can see, I've been live since 2 o'clock, just prepping. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, you're talking to Eunice. I've been coming in and out of this. It's going to be beautiful. Well, thank you, Venus. I thought you were for some reason. If you were here from the very beginning without leaving and without going back and forth, because that's not the same. You're getting rewarded for enduring this. Are really bad and are affecting swallowing and trans. Oh gosh, Johnny, we'll keep you in our prayers. Right, Bonnie? Listen, that's okay. So whoever purchases this wreath, you guys know how much work went into it. Still get these scragglies every once in a while. Now, who would have thought to do this? Tell me. I can't think of these things. I would have never thought to iron a crease in the petal. Why can't I think of these things? I hear, okay, girl. Thanks, Bonnie. I know, Johnny. I know. And I'll tell you what, that Lori, the things she comes out with, I'm just floored with her ability to come out with all these, what she comes out with. It amazes me how talented she is. Lori Franklin. Just amazes me. Alright, here's the white ones. The ones that like to give me a fit. Do they really, Deb? 95 with a low of 100. Okay, a low of 100. I think that's a little bit off. Feeling these white ones are going to be brats. That's Utah for you? Yeah. I bet Utah's pretty though. I bet Utah's a pretty state. I don't know. I'm just too... I can't see buying Christmas stuff yet. You know, I say that today, but tomorrow will be a different story. I just can't see doing Christmas yet. Or Halloween. I don't know. I'll probably have to start. I know they say we should start Halloween, but I just... I just want to keep doing summer. I want to keep doing summer. Fraying frazzles you? That's why I have to use the wood burner. I have to use the wood burner. I have ripped... I know, that's the way I feel, Deb. I have ripped wreaths out because of the fraying. I have. Before I started doing the wood burner, I've ripped them out because they make me crazy. Do you know what? One time, only once, somebody actually told me to leave it because they actually liked the fraying. Johnny, any wood burner will work. Mine is green. I got it from Amazon, I believe. And then I got one from Joann Fabrics. And I know that Damon said he bought his at Walmart. So any wood burner will work. Why couldn't you use our sealer? What sealer do you mean, Deb? To do these pleats, anything that gets hot, you can use. I use usually what comes with on it, as long as it has a point. Oh, impulse sealer. You could use the impulse sealer. Yep, you could use the impulse sealer. But to me, I have one. It's just a pain in the neck. It takes up a lot of room on my desk, so I just get the old wood burner. Got yours at Harbor Freight? Yeah. As long as it gets hot and it has a point, it works. I've actually used it so much my point is worn down. I could use a new point. No flat iron, girl. You're not gonna. I'm still gonna probably be looking into a flat iron, but it's not gonna be something I'm gonna rush to do. Now I I'm curious to see if the flat iron would work. Probably would. I think the flat iron would be the best to get the creases in. My granddaughter's good. Sandy, were you here the whole time? From the beginning? You must have a few. I think my daughter might have one. Well, go over and ask to join Connie's Peeps VIP. So you just got a free 30 days too. I remember you being here from the beginning. What happened to my pen here? I just love giving away that. You've given so many away. I've never used one because, like I said, my hair is so straight. I use the other kind, the one that makes it curl. And I don't think a curling iron would work. I don't have a heat sealer, or I'd try it with the poly burlap. I have a heat sealer, and it would definitely work. But like I said, that little old iron did it this time. But I am going to look into, ask my daughter if she has the other thing, the other deal. What is it? What's it called? I lost it. So these three are extra. So I'm going to take the clips out and I'm going to unfold them, and I'm going to roll them around back onto my roll of mesh, because you know me, I hate to cut. I hate to cut mesh. So this is three pieces of mesh that I won't have to cut. So just re-roll them around the roll. And then when I open them and see that I have three already cut, I feel like I got a Christmas present. Oh God. I'm bad, guys. I'm bad. That's how much I hate cutting mesh. Alright, guys. We did it. We got everything done, but I still have to put the zip ties in the board. But that's okay. We can handle that. I can handle that with no problem. I'll put my rubber bands away, or else they'll end up all over the floor. Alright, 3 less to cut next time. Yes, yes. Alright guys, tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll finish this flower. And please remember to pass it around about my auction sale on Friday. Those of you who won 30 days in my private group, all you have to do is search Connie's Peeps VIP. It should come up, and then just ask to join. All right. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all. God bless you all. See you later.